live from Spokane, Washington, the Lilac City Pixies. Starting off number 0, that's Hurts, don't it? Number 1, 2, 3, that's Tap Out. Number 13, Ginger Slap. Number 24, Miss Mayhem. Number 25, Alley Oops. Number 357, Pistol the Peacemaker. Number 50, that's Abby Jammin'. And at number 5150, that's Lucky Harms. Number 54, the Crusher. Number 64, Kickin' Ash. Number 666, Slim Reaper. Number 007, Annihilate Her. Number 813, Barozilla. And number 99, that's Irene Yoneck. Make some noise for the Lilac City Pixies.
Okay, without further ado, it's time to bring out the Rose City Rollers Rosebud All-Stars. Number 101, Juella DeVille. 210, T Nasty. 241, Lily Dow. 27, C3P. Ouch! Number 33, Bad Advice. 423, Fatality. Number 59, The Nothing. Number 6, Smacky Kennedy. Number 76, King Doom Heart. Number 777, Rosemary's Baby. Number 89, Big Mac. Number 96, Pain Forest. Number 97, Root of All Evil. And number 999, Holy Screw Ya. Put your hands together for the Rosebud All-Stars.
And we're getting ready, getting lined up here. Don't forget, we've got raffle tickets on sale. All raffle tickets today go to benefit Big Brothers, Big Sisters. So buy extra tickets.
All right, it looks like on the line for the Rose City Rollers Rosebuds All-Stars is number 33, Bad Advice.
Looks like she's on the line up against the Crusher for the Pixies.
We're just about ready to start. We've got our skaters at the Ron Tonkin Fiat Jammer line. That's where they're going to start from. They're going to start the action today. Oh, and Bad Advice looking to make it through that front wall set by the All-Stars there.
Kicking Ash, knocking her out of bounds, so the Crusher picks up lead jammer off the bat for the Pixies. Bad Advice getting run back behind Ginger Slap.
You know, for our attendees today that may not be as familiar with roller derby, the lead jammer is the one who's actually in control of the bout.
That's right. The first jammers being the ones with the stars on their helmets. They're the ones that control scoring the points and calling off the jam. As the Crusher just got through the pack there, she was your lead jammer. She calls off the bout. Good strategic move to keep the opposing team from picking up any points.
Right. So you have to get through that pack to start. You have to get through the pack, come around, get through the pack again, and then when you can start scoring points is on that second pass.
That's right, and the jammer will score 1 point for each opposing player that they pass in the pack. They'll get a ghost point if there's anyone sitting in that penalty box, and we'll get to those penalties in just a moment here. We've got Tap Out lining up for the Pixies.
And it looks like Joella DeVille for the Rosebuds there. Nice back wall set by the Pixies there, making it very hard for Joella DeVille to find some daylight to make it through.
Tap Out working her way around the outside of that purple wall, picking up lead jammer for the Pixies. Joella DeVille getting run back behind Annihilate her. Now the blockers' jobs are to keep the opposing jammer from getting through the pack. So obviously it's both an offensive and a defensive job at the same time. We've got Joella DeVille going to the penalty box for I believe that was a back blocking penalty. And Tap Out picks up another 5 points for the Pixies.
So yes, Annihilator really setting a hard block there. Probably enticing that penalty. Nicely done there on the back, at the back of the pack by Annihilator, sending Joella DeVille to the penalty box.
Some very solid blocking there by the Rosebud blockers. Holding Tap Out back, she decides to call off the jam. So this next one will start in a power jam for the Pixies.
That's right, and that's when only one jammer is out there skating and able to score points. So we've got a power jam here because the only jammer on the track is Slim Reaper from the Pixies.
That's right, she takes advantage quickly through that pack, picking up lead jammer.
Oh, but there's a nice four-wall set by the Rosebuds. Really nicely knocking her out. Rosemary's Baby there. She's going to have to drag all the way back and start again. And it looks like Slim Reaper saw Joella DeVille getting back out on the track and picking up speed, so she called off that jam before as more of a defensive move, a nice strategic defensive move to prevent any scoring there during that.
Also some great control there by Slim Reaper. She had been knocked out of bounds. If she had re-entered the track in front of the pack, she would have gotten a cut track penalty, but she wobbled a little, made sure she stayed out of bounds and headed towards the back of the pack to avoid that penalty.
Well, here we go again. It is Holly Screwya jamming for the Rosebuds, and it looks like Annihilator just annihilating the pack and out onto the lead jam.
She picks up a part of her knee pad there, puts herself back together, and she's lining up on a scoring pass here. She gets part of the way through the pack, picks up 3 points, and calls off the jam.
Well, Holly Scree had been coming really fast into that pack. She was looking for points, and that jam called off before that could happen.
We've got Lily Dow lining up for the Rosebuds to take on number 99, Irene Neck for the Pixies. Pixies have one down in the penalty box, making it a 3-on-4 pack advantage to the Rosebuds. Lily Dow trying to get around Ginger Slap, Miss Mayhem, and Tap Out. And there goes Irene Neck with a nice little hop through the pack.
Oh, but here we go. We've got Lily Dow just flying around the pack. It was going to be a foot race to engage, and wisely calls that off.
And again, that is the advantage to being lead jammer. If you are a jammer and you get through the pack first, totally legally, you get to call off the jam whenever you feel like it.
Right.
And a lot of times that's going to be to keep the other jammer from putting points on the board.
Right. Sometimes the best offense is a good defense. Now, we haven't talked about the skaters with a stripe on their helmet, like 777 Rosemary's Baby. That's the pivot.
Indeed it is, and the pivot can actually accept that star if the jammer gets in trouble, but the pivot is pivotal in setting the pace of the pack.
Right, nicely put. They do play a pivotal role, and it looks like Hertz Donut is really struggling to get through that pack, and now we have got fatality on the lead jam because the Rosebuds have really bottled up Hertz Donut there at the front. Nicely done for 5 points.
Getting around alley-oops and lucky harms. Rosebuds now on the board.
Oh, big swing and a miss there by Root of All Evil, trying to slow Hertz Donuts down.
And here's what we said about the pivot. Kickin' Ash was the pivot for the Pixies. She is now the jammer of record as she has taken that star cover and put it on her helmet.
So at the end of that jam, we've got that called off. Got another 2 points. And we're going to bring out Bad Advise for the Rosebuds.
Lining up against Annihilator for the Pixies. 3-on-4 pack advantage this time to the Pixies. Rosebuds with a blocker in the box. Annihilator looks to the inside.
Oh, there we go. Bad Advice out onto your lead jam. Quickly through and is flying around the track. This is a fast-moving pack.
Another great defensive move there is to get the pack going very, very fast and keep anybody from scoring any points, but she picks up 2 before she calls it off.
That was a quick moving jam. That just goes to show how fast this sport can be. Let's say thanks to Ron Tonkin Fiat. The largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest is only a click away at Tonkin.com. They're our Jammer Line sponsor, where we've got Lily Dow and the Slim Reaper starting this jam. And Lily Dow just with authority coming through that pack. Big Mac trying to slow the Slim Reaper down. But we've got Lily Dow in the lead jam.
Oh, Lily Dow taking a hit by Kickin' Ash. Knocking her down, forcing the call off. 3 points for Lily Dow. Catching up on the Pixies. We'd also like to thank OHSU Sports Medicine, proud to be the official medical care team of the Rose City Rollers.
Okay, on the track for the Rosebuds is 101, Joella DeVille.
She's taking on Irene Yonek for the Pixies.
And here we go. Oh, a nice four-wall set there by the Rosebuds. Looking for some daylight there to the outside. Not finding it. Irene Yonek has just been subsumed by the blockers from the Rosebuds. But it looks like Joella DeVille scored it out. It's going to have to start again.
Kickin' Ash knocks her out of bounds, runs her to the back, leaving it open for Irene Yonek to pick up lead jammer for the Pixies. Irene Yonek gets her hips up past the pack, and she calls off the jam, picking up 4 points for the Pixies.
Okay, on the line now. Looks like 1, 2, 3 tap out for the Pixies, and number 33, Bad Advise.
Again, an empty penalty box. Both teams with great penalty control so far this afternoon. And there goes Bad Advise, picking up lead jammer for the Rosebuds.
She just found the hole right on the inside. of that pack and is now your lead. Bad Advice, now your lead jammer. Oh, nicely done. Sliding through the pack to the outside, picking up those points.
Hit it and quit it. And that's how you chip away at a lead.
The Pixies got off to a very quick start, but the Rosebuds, not to be denied, have started to find their stride. And just, like you said, just kind of chipping away a little bit at a time. There is plenty of time left in this bout. 2:41, Lily Dow on the line.
Up against Annihilator for the Pixies. Lily Dow up to the front. Taking
Lily
a
Dow,
hit from Ginger, slapping Lucky Harms, and there goes Annihilator, picking up lead jammer.
Lily Dow chose to go to the outside. Annihilator went to the inside and found the daylight necessary to get onto that lead jam. But this is a fast-moving pack.
These girls are giving the outside pack refs a run for their money today. Annihilator is a speed skater back in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, not right across from Spokane. So she is full of all kinds of speed.
4 more points there for the Pixies. And we've got Fatality now jamming for the Rosebuds, and it looks like Slim Reaper has joined.
Going a little old school here and lining up at the pivot line.
I was hoping for a little old school derby action. We've got the blockers at the pivot line there, letting their skaters build up a little momentum.
Fatality knocked to the outside, and Pistol the Peacemaker going to the penalty box.
Oh, but this is...
Slim Reaper around the front of the pack picks up lead jammer. Fatality
is flying right behind her. Not going to get any points out of that jam. It was going to be a race to the back of the pack. And so to protect that lead, called off that last jam. So
don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, our community partner today is the Big Brothers Big Sisters Sports Buddies program. Big Brothers Big Sisters builds bonds to change a child's life. Get your raffle tickets. Proceed to benefit Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Well, there we go. Joella DeVille skating with authority, breaks through that pack and is on the lead jam.
Crusher still trying to work her way through the front of the pack. She is now through, while Joella DeVille is getting eaten up by some Pixies there, working her way through.
There we go. Joella DeVille, 4 points there, gets through the pack, calls off the jam, and they continue to narrow that gap.
14-point difference here early. We're about halfway through the first period, and we've got Tap Out lining up against, I believe,
Bad Advice.
Bad Advice.
Bad Advice. So we're going to go a little old school here again with the pack spread out a little bit. Oh, Bad Advice. Right past Hertz Donut, your lead jammer. Tap Out, a little spill in the middle of the pack. Has to reset. Looks to the inside, but is now just run right into a wall of blockers by RCR. Big Mac, Rosemary's Baby, and Lily Dow making it difficult. We have 5 points, a grand slam set by Bad Advice. Look at that. What grace on one foot comes through and calls that off. Calls off that jam.
That
a 6-point pickup there.
Beautiful, beautiful up on one skate. We'd like to thank Bike Punk, locally printed, eco-friendly stickers, signs, and design. Visit them at bikepunk.com.
Oh, you got to say that with more authority. Bikepunk.com.
I have all of the authority that I should be granted.
You have all the authority you need.
That I should be allowed. And there goes Slim Reaper picking up lead jammer for the Pixies.
Oh, Slim Reaper just skates with so much speed. Just busted right through that wall. She's going to try again, but no go. And Fatality breaks through. She is ready to pick up as she comes around, she's going to be ready to pick up points for the Rosebuds.
Slim Reaper getting an all-natural, no ghost points added grand slam there before she calls it off.
So again, very quickly picking up 5 points in that last jam and then calling it off, not allowing the Rosebuds to pick up points themselves. So here we go, 101 Joella DeVille on the line.
Taking on, that's Kickin' Ash for the Pixies.
Oh, what a hit. Lily Dow and Big Mac combined. Kickin' Ash is going to have to start again. Gets stuck there at the back of the pack. Joella DeVille, your lead jammer.
Kickin' Ash looking for an opening, having a tough time getting around Rosemary's Baby.
You know, even though this is Junior Derby, you have to be really impressed with the kind of tough blocking that you see out here on the track. It is just amazing. Joella DeVille, 5 points right through the pack. Kickin' Ash looking for some daylight, not finding it. T-Nasty, Rosemary's Baby, and Lily Dow and Big Mac also just setting it up for another 5 points for your Rosebuds.
Lily Dow really giving Kickin' Ash what for. She's going to go to the outside. Oh, knocked out of bounds again.
Nice block by Rosemary's Baby, leaving Kickin' Ash out, having to start again. Joella DeVille just en fuego. Another 5-point pass for the Rosebuds, and we now have a lead change. Look at that, right to the inside of the track. 5-point pass.
We also have a star cover change for the Pixies. Annihilator taking over the jammer responsibilities from Kickin' Ash, and she's now out of the pack.
And another call, finally called off that point, so another 4 points for your Rosebuds All-Stars, a 24-point jam.
Woo, that's smoking roller derby right there.
And let's note that that is a lead change.
We have a team timeout being called by the Pixies. They're probably wanting to rein it in a little bit there, keep everyone focused. Also like to thank Joe's Burgers with 4 locations. They've got awesome burgers, and they are the official feeder of the Rose City Rollers Volunteers. Check them out.
Boy, I have to say, there's a Joe's Burgers around the corner from my office, and whenever it's nice out and I have my window open, I cannot resist getting over there for a hamburger and fries. It is just I don't know what they're doing at Joe's Burgers, but it is like a siren song.
It's like a party in your mouth, isn't it?
You know, it kind of is.
So I know some Pixie fans made the trek out here this weekend. Let's hear from our Pixie fans in the house.
And how about your Rosebud fans? Yeah. But who's not a fan of Derby? Doesn't matter who you root for. We're all fans of Derby.
That's right.
So, and we're ready to go. We've got Bad Advise on the line for the Rosebuds.
Taking on the Crusher, squeezing her way through that front of that pack, but she gets knocked to the inside, is going to get recycled back behind number 27, C3P. Ouch.
So here we go. Bad Advice also having to restart.
Crusher now through the pack. She's got lead jammer.
Bad Advice still looking for some daylight there. The Pixies have set a nice 4-wall. But the Rosebuds, they are going to do their best to slow down the Crusher. They do, but not until she picks up 4 points.
Yeah, nice little spin move to get her hips through the pack. Call it off before the Rosebuds can pick up any points.
Now here we go. We've got Holly Screw Ya 999 for the Rosebuds.
Looks like she's taking on number 5150, Lucky Harms.
And here we go. Oh, Big Mac. Lucky Harms just pinballing off blockers right through the pack.
She can get extremely low and get around people that... Oh, but she also can get knocked out of bounds and recycled to the back.
Lily Dow, a big block, sending Lucky Harms out, having to restart. Holly Scree is still looking to break through the pack. That four-wall set, nicely done by the Pixies. Holly Scree through.
Lucky Harms taking advantage of some penalties called. Flaps her arms furiously and calls off the jam, picking up 5 for the Pixies.
Now, we don't want to forget that today's raffle at halftime is going to benefit Big Brothers Big Sisters. It is a phenomenal basket, over $500 in value. You've got some water bottles, T-shirts, a lunch bag, some candy, undefined, 2 Voodoo Donor T-shirts, an RCR scarf, and an RCR fanny pack. $1 per ticket. 5 for 10, or 20 for your height. Oh, look at that. Irene Yonek takes a spill at the front of the pack.
On her knee pads.
Still able to get onto the lead jam. But Joella DeVille coming quickly here. We're going to have another fast pack, I think. And
Irene Yonek picks up 2. Joella DeVille picks up 1. And Irene calls it off.
Oh, one last addition. You're going to want to definitely get as many tickets as you can for this raffle basket. The raffle basket also has a signed poster from the Rosebuds All-Stars, making it priceless in my opinion, but only $1 a ticket, benefiting Big Brothers Big Sisters. So here we go. We've got Bad Advice knocked out, looks to the outside.
Tap out gets lead jammer. Bad
But
Advice
it is close.
right behind
Here we
her.
go. It is going to be a race. Oh, look at that. A little jammer defense.
Tap out doesn't like her advantage, so she calls it off.
Calls off that jam because Bad Advice was set to hit the pack, to get to the pack before she did.
Rose City Rollers would also like to thank Kind Bars. Snack like there's no tomorrow. Kind Snacks, a brand of all natural whole nut and fruit bars made from ingredients you can see and pronounce. Check them out. I love my Kind Bars.
Here we go. Fatality and Lucky Harms both looking to the inside of the pack.
Lucky
nicely
Harms.
done. A nice block there by Annihilator on Fatality, but Fatality right to the inside is your lead jammer. Lucky Harms just taken in by the Rosebuds blockers there.
Nice little hop there getting around Big Mac.
Oh, alley-oops. Got in the way of Fatality. Fatality says, nope, out of my way. We'll get another 4 points there before that call off.
Holy moly, it's a 6-point game, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the future of Derby here. We've got some terrific skating already, and we're not even to the end of the first period.
Who doesn't love a one jam game, ladies and gentlemen? Slim Reaper jamming for the Pixies up against Joella DeVille through as lead jammer.
And here we go. Joella DeVille looking right to the inside, right through, and very smoothly calls off that jam. Another 4-point pass.
But not before Slim Reaper picked up 2 of her own as well. With an empty penalty box, we've got 5-on-5 with tap out on the line for the Pixies, taking on Holly Screw-Ya for the Rosebuds.
Oh, Holly Screw-Ya looking right to the outside of the pack.
Ginger Slap and Irene
look at that. Stays in. What control. Stays right in on the very tips of her skates and is your lead jammer. Tap out looking to break free of the pack. Having a real tough time there. Finally does make it through.
Oh, Holly Screw-Ya getting knocked out by Ginger Slap. Calls off the jam.
And 3 more points. And it looks like we had a penalty there at the end of that jam.
And we have a team timeout for the Pixies. And a team timeout calls for a Mike Checks Music Minute. Or we are official review. We're official reviewing. Do you want me to go now?
Make sure it's on.
All right, so the Pixies were calling for an official review on the elbow call on Ginger Slap at the end of last jam, and the forearms, I'm sorry. And the call will stand, and we shall continue. Bye.
All right, here we are. Woo! Okay, we're going to start here. We got Bad Advice and Annihilator there on the Tonkin jammer line. We've got our blockers there up on the pivot line. The Rosebuds up 1 blocker. The Pixies down 1 blocker. And we are ready to go. Here we go. Bad Advice right to the front of that pack. Annihilator looking to break free.
Bad Advice getting trapped at the back behind Lucky Harms, trying to pass off that star. Annihilator knocked to the outside, recycled to the back. And that is Lily Dow taking over the star for the Rosebuds.
Yeah, Lily Dow just really pushing through that pack. Annihilator still looking to break free to start the scoring. Lily Dow looking to the outside, now back in. Takes a spill. Rosemary's Baby and C3PH have just bottled up Annihilator. 5 points there for Lily Dow. Annihilator's going to have to start again. Tries a little blocking there. Lily Dow, oh, almost just some momentum takes her out. Needing to start again there.
Annihilator hit to the inside as well, having to give it another go. I think both sets of gals here getting a little worn down here towards the end of the first period.
And we've got another star pass from Annihilator.
Lucky Harms with that star on her helmet now.
Well, Rosemary's Baby
She gets
looking to
low, gets
create
around
a block.
Rosemary's Baby. And that is going to be the end of a very long, that is one of the longest 2-minute jams I've ever seen.
And we're going to take a timeout. We're going to have another timeout here. Rosebuds picked up 9 points in that last jam, extending their lead a little bit further.
Looks like we have a team timeout for Rosebuds. Now it's really a Mike Checks Music Minute.
And that Mike Checks Music Minute is going to come to an end. We're ready to get back to Derby action. Looks like Joella DeVille on the line for the Rosebuds.
Taking on Irene Yonek for the Pixies. Irene sees an opening on the outside, taking hold of lead jammer for the Pixies.
Well, and she saw some daylight right to the outside of that track, and nicely done.
Oh!
Whoa.
Tap out, taking the chance, taking that huge hit on Joella DeVille. Both of them going out of bounds, so Joella DeVille is able to get right back up and keep on going.
But a track cut there.
Track. Irene Yonek going to the penalty box. That's going to put Joella DeVille. No, Joella DeVille got called on a penalty too. So here we are with the jammer penalty rules. Irene Yonek will serve a abbreviated penalty, only serve as much time as Joella DeVille, and will be released right back out to the track.
Well, here we go. Joella DeVille running into a nicely set, some nice positional blocking there, kicking Ash, and Pistol the pacemaker creating that block, but through for 5 more points for your Rosebuds All-Stars. Irene Yonek looking for some daylight, not finding it there at the back of the pack. Joella DeVille is going to follow her blocker right through.
Tap out and
there we go. Look at that. Nice move by Joella DeVille. Another 5 points. Irene Yonek still looking. There she goes. 4 points there. Irene Yonek nicely. No, some nice sweeping there by the Rosebuds. Leaves Joella DeVille right to the outside. But she got taken out. She's going to have to start again.
Irene Yonek through for 4 more for the Pixies. Joella DeVille now
there we go.
Through.
Boy, oh boy, that jam went the full distance, a full 2 minutes. I could feel that up here.
Yeah, we've got just about a minute left in this first period. Don't go away at halftime. We've got the hula hoop contest. So it's at the end of the period. If you're participating, 18 and under, go down by the photo booth and check in there.
Go. Rosemary's Baby with the star on her helmet now, and with the versus the Crusher. Rosemary's Baby looking to the inside. No, track cut there.
Crusher gets lead jammer for the Pixies, and she is in a power jam. Up against the solid wall of purple blockers.
And calls that off. 4 points for the Crusher.
And we have a team timeout, this time for the Pixies. So it's time for another Mic Checks Music Minute.
So at the half, will you take both of these with you and I'll meet you down there?
Yeah.
And we'll have time for one more jam here at the end of the first period. Don't forget to get your raffle tickets, ladies and gentlemen. All proceeds going to Big Brothers, Big Sisters. It's a mighty, hefty, huge basket, too.
Here we go, Annihilator and the Power Jam.
Annihilator
Big Mac
just
and
pushing her.
Fatality. Looking to slow Annihilator down.
Annihilator bulldozing her way through the pack, picking up lead jammer.
So Annihilator is going to be your lead jammer. Rosemary's Baby started that jam in the penalty box, but she is now back on the track.
And everybody getting run to the back of the pack. Backwards derby.
Now here we go. Rosemary's Baby looking to the outside, now looks back in. Annihilator.
Slim Reaper giving Rosemary's Baby her what for.
There we go. Big spill there.
Nice try there by Lucky Harms, but she just misses.
And that'll do it. We've got halftime. And we are ready for period number 2 of this great bout.
Woo, 69 to 87. That is so close. Could go either way.
Looks like RCR, the Rosebuds are going to start one blocker down there in the penalty box. And it is Lucky Harms and Bad Advise on the line. Lucky Harms runs right into that forward wall set by Root of All Evil, Rosemary's Baby, and C3P Ouch. They work so well together. Bad Advice looks right to the inside and gets it. Is your lead jammer. Oh, big block there, Rosemary's Baby.
Lucky Harms now out on her initial pass.
And we had 3 points there picked up by the Rosebuds. No points going for the Pixies.
Rose City Rollers would like to thank Bridgetown Automotive. When quality counts, call Bridgetown Automotive and support your Rose City Rollers while taking fantastic, great care of your car. That's Bridgetown Automotive.
And here we go, Slim Reaper and Joella DeVille now jamming Slim Reaper right through the pack and is your lead jammer. Joella DeVille looking for some daylight. As the pack moves through the turn, Slim Reaper blocked out of bounds, has to restart.
Whole lot of recycling going on here.
So, and there we go. Oh, look at how those blockers working together, making it real tough for both jammers to find any clear path. 4 points there, though, for the Pixies on that pickup.
Meow.
Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and a proud part of RCR since 2009.
Irene Yonek jamming here for the Pixies, up against Fatality for the Rosebuds.
Oh, Fatality busts right through that wall and is the lead jammer. Irene Yonek had a little bit more trouble getting through the blockers.
Fatality up against Annihilator there. Annihilator just shutting her down, forcing her to call off the jam.
But not before she picked up 3 points and denied Irene Yonek any points at all out of that last jam.
Great use of that lead jammer privilege there. Holly Screwya lining up for the Rosebuds, taking on Slim Reaper for the Pixies.
And here we go. We're ready to jam. And Holly Screwya with authority, looking to break free. Root of all evil and Rosemary's Baby setting a nice wall, making it real tough for Slim Reaper to break through.
Slim Reaper up on her toe stop.
Nicely done. A graceful move to the inside.
Holly Screwya still getting held up by the Crusher, Miss Mayhem, and Alley Oops. Ginger Slap in there driving that triangle defense. And Slim Reaper through the pack, picking up 4 points for the Pixies. Holly Screwya getting knocked to the outside is going to get recycled again. Slim Reaper taking advantage of the confusion, picks up a 5-point grand slam for the Pixies.
Here we go. Holly Screwya looking to the outside. Oh, momentum just takes her out.
Slim Reaper picks up 2 and calls it off.
Again, starting to get back a little closer.
We've got a 9-point game. If my math is correct.
Your math is correct. That'll be 9 points separating both teams.
Three on 4 pack advantage to the Rosebuds.
Oh, look at that bad advice. Right to the outside, flying around the track.
Irene Yonek getting recycled to the back. Bad advice getting knocked out by Kickin' Ash, but Kickin' Ash gets a direction of gameplay penalty. Is going to go to the penalty box. Oh, and a tough shoulder there.
The Crusher looking to crush Bad Advice. Does for a moment, but not before 5 more points there for the Rosebuds.
Crusher with that shoulder ended up getting a blocking with a head penalty.
5-point pass for the Rosebuds. And Bad Advice moving quickly through the pack again. Look at that. 4 points. And Irene Yonek still looking to find some daylight to the outside. Here we go, Bad Advice right to the inside, then back out. You've got to protect that inside line. A clear path, 5-point pass. I think Bad Advice is comfortable to let this go the full 2. Tap out, trying to slow her down. There we go. And that's it. Another 5 points. Bad advice says, okay, that's enough. We'll call that off.
Looks like we had a late penalty called there on Lily Dow for a late hit on Irene Neck. Yeah, those tough hits can really knock the wind out of you. Let's hear it for Irene Neck. We always like to see them skating off on their own 2 feet. Now, the way the rules work is because that... Wait, it didn't get called because of an injury. It didn't. I was paying attention. If it had been called off due to injury, that skater would have to sit out the next 3 bouts. However, the jam was already called off before the injury. I'm sure she'll still sit for a few.
Here we go. We're ready to start again. Joella DeVille and Lucky Harms on the line. Lucky Harms so fast, just right through that pack.
She gets low and cuts right up the middle like it's butter. Lucky Harm gets into the pack, starts jumping up and down as she calls off the jam, picking up 3 points.
3 points there. All right, here we go. Looks like Lucky Harms is going to stay on the track jamming for the Pixies, and Big Mac is going to join her. Number 89, Big Mac, seeing her jam now right to the inside. Look at that, nicely done. Your lead jammer.
Lucky Harm sees her opening, is now through on her initial pass. Here comes Big Mac looking for some points.
Yeah, Lucky Big Mac right through that pack, sees that Lucky Harm's coming quickly, calls off that jam, picks up 4 points.
And 2 for Lucky Harms there. Oh, sponsorship. Rose City Rollers want to thank Voodoo Donut. The magic is in the hole. Proud sponsor of the Rose City Rollers and the Wheels of Justice.
Here we go, Bad Advise and the Slim Reaper. Oh, it's going to be a close one. But here we go. It is a foot race. Look at that. Bad Advice and the Slim Reaper just flying around the track. Oh, no. Slim Reaper tried to block. Took a spill. Bad Advice having to start again. Knocked out by Annihilator. And Will.
Slim Reaper there having a tough time getting around that purple wall. Calls off the jam. I think we had big old goose egg for both. No, we've got 2 for Pixies there. And 93 to 124. 20 minutes left in the second half. It's still anybody's game. Lucky Harms on the line for the Pixies.
And Joella DeVille for the Rosebuds.
Empty penalty box.
Here we go. Joella DeVille just moving right through that, right through the pack. Keep staying on her feet is your lead jammer.
Joella DeVille got lead jammer, then got swallowed back up by the pack. And then she picks up a penalty for cutting the track. That's going to put Lucky Harms in a power jam.
So Big Mac says, no such luck. I'm going to stop you right there, along with Lily Dow.
Lily Dow taking the hits there on Lucky Harms. And now Lucky Harms going for a forearm penalty. So Jammer Rules will get Joella DeVille immediately out of the penalty box, and Lucky Harms will only have to serve as much penalty time as Joella DeVille did.
Well, because no bout is fun with no jammer.
There's no point if there's no points.
There's no point, that's right. We've got Joella DeVille through.
And this jam will go its full 2 minutes since the lead jammer went to the penalty box.
Here we go, Joella DeVille working through to the outside. Takes a step out. Crusher's going to make her head back and start again.
5 points and an all-natural grand slam there for Lucky Harms. Joella DeVille getting held up by Ginger Slap and the Crusher. And there goes Lucky Harms picking up 4 more for the Pixies. Joella
4
DeVille
points for Joella DeVille. Getting up onto the scoreboard now. Lucky Harms escorted out.
Whew, that was a long, painful jam, wasn't it?
That was 2 minutes. That jam went the full distance.
We'd also like to thank Car2Go. Meet the future of car sharing. Sign up today at Car2Go.
We're going to have a timeout here while our refs confer.
Porque no?
Porque yes.
It's a taco timeout from Porque No. Amazing tacos with 2 locations on Mississippi and Hawthorne. Check them out.
There we go.
Tap out here on the line against Rosemary's Baby. Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, so tough.
Oh, knocked down by Kickin' Ash. Kickin' Ash going to the penalty box. Oh, boy. To which there is no room. Oh, yes, they're standing. They made room for her. So that is going to start off this next jam. The Pixies' only line of defense Annihilator.
On the line, we've got Pistol the Pacemaker for the Pixies and 89 Big Mac. Big Mac right to the inside. Annihilator really can't contain her. She is your lead jammer. Pistol the Pacemaker looking to break through. Oh, unfortunate track cut there for Big Mac.
And they're going to make her go all the way around because that orange line is the point of no return. If she's past it, she's got to go all the way around before her penalty will start. And this is where we run into, there's no point with no points. This is going to get Big Mac out of the penalty box. But both teams now with all 4 blockers back out on the track. And Big Mac trying to get around Miss Mayhem, Annihilator, and Ginger Slap. Kicking Ash out of the penalty box as well.
And Ginger Slap can't contain her, has to let her go. 5 points for Big Mac.
Pistol the Peacemaker also out of the penalty box now. Everybody joining the party out on the track. Ginger Slap going to the penalty box.
Big Mac looking to the inside, kicking Ash, looking to send her out. We've got a 4-point pass there for Big Mac. Pistol the Pacemaker looking to come into the pack. A nice 4-wall set by the Rosebuds. Just containing her. Fatality and C3P ouch.
Annihilator coming in there and clearing a path for Pistol the Peacemaker to pick up 4 points before the time runs out on that jam. Oh, and it looks like Annihilator will be going to the penalty box for back blocking.
Let's say thanks to our league sponsors now, the Portland Mercury, Portland Vital Signs, City Graphics, and K's Bar. Thanks to those sponsors for making all this possible.
Bad Advice here up against the Crusher, and the Crusher pulling double duty, knocking Bad Advice out of bounds, and there goes the Crusher picking up lead jammer. Bad Advice is right behind her. Crusher gets through the pack, picks up her points, picks up 4, but Bad Advice picks up 4 of her own.
That's right, 4 points for each side.
Still a very close game, ladies and gentlemen. I want to hear the Pixie fans make some noise. And now let me hear those Rosebud fans out there. We've got Joella DeVille lining up against Lucky Harms here. Lucky Harms gets low once again, cutting through that pack, picking up lead jammer for the Pixies.
So she is just flying in, coming to the back of the pack, looking to engage.
Lucky Harms with a 1 point, and she calls it off.
All right, we've got 999 Holly Screw Ya facing off against 666 the Slim Reaper.
Empty penalty box means everyone is here for the party. Slim Reaper looking for that opening. Holly Screw Ya run to the back. Slim Reaper with 1 more to get around. She does it. She's your lead jammer for the Pixies. Holly Screw Ya getting knocked around by Ginger Slap, Irene Yonek, and the Crusher. Miss Mayhem clearing a path there for Slim Reaper to get through, and she's got a 5-point all-natural grand slam.
Holly Scurry needing to knocked out, having to start again. Comes to the back of the pack. The Pixies just setting an impenetrable wall there. Miss Mayhem right at the point of attack. But Ginger Slap and Irene Yonek also helping out.
Making it possible for another 5-point grand slam for Slim Reaper. Holly Screwy knocked to the inside. Crusher's gonna go on a penalty for that hit. Oh, and that's gonna be the end of that jam. 3 more there at the end for Slim Reaper. 13 points total for the Pixies in that jam, chipping away at that Rosebud lead.
All right, here we go. We got Bad Advise.
Taking on Tap Out.
1, 2, 3, tap out, right, and it is gonna be, boy, Lily Dow just getting right in the way, has to let her go. Bad Advice now, skating around. We've got Tap Out on the lead jam, looking to break free, but Rosemary's Baby and Lily Dow really setting a nice block. King Doom Hearts joining in on the fun. There at the back of the pack, Bad Advice getting knocked out, having to start again. Boy, kicking Ash. Nice blocking there. 4 points for Tap Out at the end of that jam.
Sorry, I got distracted by the Kind Bar basket that came around up here.
Yeah,
Gotta
I know that,
love the Kind
although
Bars.
I'm going to have to take issue, Mistress Mouth, with I do not see a Kind Bar in front of me. Oh, thank you.
I'll steal
I am
one from
so
him.
glad. I am so glad that you take such good care of us here.
Lucky Harms there jamming against Juella DeVille.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Boy, Lucky Harms.
Harms picking up lead jammer.
Joelle DeVille running right into Irene Yonek and the Slim Reaper, but finally through.
There she goes. Lucky Harms getting low again. 4 points, and she calls off the jam. Chipping away at that lead. Oh, my goodness.
Some amazing skating there by Lucky Harms. Every time that she has been out jamming, she has really racked up the points. We've got a timeout here for the Rosebuds. I think they're just going to take a breath, regroup, and get reset.
It's time for Mike Check's Music Minute. All right, Pixies 135, Rosebuds 142. It's a really close game, you guys. Let's make some noise. Oh, come on.
Well, that's okay. We'll make the noise, and we'll make enough noise for the crowd. We've got Big Mac 89 and
Hertz Donut.
Hertz Donut 0 for the Pixies, ready to jam. Looks like the Rosebuds are going to start up a couple of blockers.
Yeah, looks like we've got Slim Reaper and Irene Yonek hanging out in the penalty box. Annihilator and the Crusher, the only defense here for the Pixies.
And here we go. Lily Dow
Lily Dow going to the penalty box. Big Mac picks up lead. Jammer. And
there we go. Forearm there for C3P. Ouch. And now we've got even numbers on the track, even numbers in the penalty box.
That penalty pendulum about to swing the other way, though. Looks like the Pixies are about to get out. That's going to be the end of that. 5 points for the Rosebuds. It's a 12-point game.
On the line, Rosemary's Baby, and 1, 2, 3, tap out. We're ready to go. We've got even numbers on the track, even numbers in the box. Tap out,
making lead jammer for the Pixies.
But Rosemary's Baby coming fast. Look at that, nicely done.
Tap out through the pack, picks up 4 points. And Rosemary's Baby going to the penalty box for cutting the track. Power Jam Pixies. Rosebud blockers trying to kill that penalty clock, but tap outs through for another 5-point grand slam. Holy freaking moly. It's a 3-point game.
Well, and that's a lead change, almost a lead change. So close, not quite. Tap out skating well. Picking up the points.
5 more for the Pixies. And that is a lead
That's the lead change. That is the lead change there. We've got the Pixie. Well, we're not quite sure what kind of timeout that is, but
in that case, let's thank some of our sponsors. We've got Hope Baraka Realtor, helping Portlanders buy and sell their dream house. Check them out, Hope Baraka Realtor.
You know who would really like this bout today?
Kelly Brown.
Kelly Brown.
Kelly Brown loves roller derby.
Kelly Brown does love roller derby. And we love Kelly Brown.
Also like to thank John's Landing, Rose City's favorite eatery and saloon.
So at the end, actually, we're going to have to, we had another lead change there, right on back.
Oh.
The Rosebuds actually picked up 3 points during that last jam. That pushes them to 150, Pixies 149. This is close because what we've got here, Annihilator on the line as the only jammer on the track. So she's got a power jam opportunity.
1 point game, ladies and gentlemen. 1 point separating these two teams. Annihilator going to the penalty box for blocking to the head.
Oh, but now Rosemary's Baby, she is your lead jammer and is a power jam.
Oh, hit
Whoa,
there
big
by
hit.
Hertz Donut.
Hertz Donut. She calls that off.
Oh, my goodness. That was a hell of a hit there by Hertz Donut, knocking her out of bounds, forcing her to call off the jam.
5-point pass there for the Rosebuds. We've got Joella DeVille stepping out to the jam line for the Rosebuds. It looks like that call-off was also strategic because they're going to start in a power jam here. And Kickin' Ash and Miss Mayhem, your only blockers for the Pixies. So we've got the lead jam to Joella DeVille.
Alley-oops now back in the pack. Joella DeVille going for back blocking. That's gonna put Annihilator now in a power jam as the penalty pendulum swings the other direction, Dolomite.
Well, that is Derby. If nothing else, that is Derby. The pendulum can swing so quickly from team to team. Here we go, another takeout, Lily Dow.
Annihilator gonna give it another go. She's got...
And Pain Forest. Boy, Lily Dow and Pain Forest just making Annihilator's life miserable on the track. She's finally able to get through, but Big Mac and C3P Ouch have their eye on her. Here we go.
Annihilator will just keep pushing her.
But steps out. Nicely done, Big Mac.
All the way back.
Oh, this is some hard-hitting Derby action.
Woo!
Joella DeVille is going to stop and start again, as will Annihilator.
And again, Annihilator up there at the front against Lily Dow, just pushing, pushing, pushing.
So Joella DeVille skating smoothly, trying to find her way through the pack.
They gotta let her go. Annihilator through on her initial
there
pass
we go.
now.
Joella DeVille, 4 points. They're getting some nice blocking help from her teammates. They're keeping an eye on her, trying to clear her path. And that's it. That jam went the distance.
Oh my God.
Woo!
10 points.
We've got a 10-point contest here.
And we're gonna have a team timeout for the Pixies.
We're gonna slam through some of these.
I'd like to thank McDonald Miller Facility Solutions, proud sponsor of the Rose City Rollers.
Oh, this time, I have to say, I think this timeout came at a good time for me. It allowed me to catch my breath after that last jam.
There definitely is some extreme junior roller derby going on here today. I personally have watched the Pixies grow up over the last 4 years, and for being from Spokane, where nobody goes, I am so proud of these kids.
People are from Spokane, but not necessarily, they don't necessarily go there, is what you're saying. It's what I'm hearing you say. Now on the line, we've got the Crusher and Fatality for the Rosebuds. The Pixies are going to start one skater, one blocker down.
And there goes the Crusher.
There we go, the Crusher just crushing through the wall, through the pack,
Oh, my
leaving her
gosh.
in a power jam.
Fatality
position.
to the penalty box for a forearm. That's going to put the Crusher in a power jam.
Now, Root of All Evil and King Doom Hearts there right at the top of the pack. They're going to have something to say about that, but they have to let her go. That's 5 points. Bringing the Pixies ever closer.
There's another 5 points, and we have a tie game, ladies and gentlemen.
And now Fatality re-engaging the wall. The Crusher saw Fatality come back into the pack, calls off that jam, and now we've got another lead change. 13 points on that last jam for the Crusher, bringing the Pixies ahead by just a few points.
Now, I know I was told this is a Sunday afternoon bout not to get too loud, but this is exciting! And there goes Lucky Harms picking up lead jammer.
Oh, but bad if anyone needs to be skating against Lucky Harms. It is bad advice. She is just flying to the pack right behind Lucky Harms. Able to stay in.
Lucky Harms gets into the pack, but no points.
3 points
for the Rosebuds. Tie game, ladies and
Tie
gentlemen.
game again. Woo! With just over a minute. Here we go. The tension is high. This is what roller derby is all about. We've got Joella DeVille and the Slim Reaper looking for some daylight. Joella DeVille taken out, has to start again. Rosemary's Baby and Fatality can't hold her back.
Slim Reaper's got lead jammer.
This is gonna be a look at how fast the pack is traveling along with these skaters skating so fast.
Oh my
No
goodness.
points there. Had to call that jam off.
Oh, they called it off, but no points either, jammer.
Here we go, bad advice and Lucky Harms. Ready to skate.
Oh boy.
And we're off.
Oh, Lucky
It's
Harms
going to
held up
be
at the
bad
back.
advice to the front. Lucky Harms bottled up, and it is bad advice on your lead jam. Lucky Harms nicely taking out Lily Dow.
Lucky Harms now through the pack on her initial pass. Bad advice.
Bad advice calls off that jam. 3 points for your Rosebuds. We'll get here to the end.
Holy moly, we are going to wait for the official final. We're going to make sure all of the numbers are straight.
We'll let everyone confer. We'll get this figured out.
Looks like we're going to have the Pixies calling for an official review here at the end.
Okay, so we'll let them sort this out. We want to get this right.
All right, so there was some discrepancy there at the end about who would call off or who was at the back of the pack. There, the Pixies contesting 3 points there at the end of the jam. But that is going to be as it stands, and that is official, ladies and gentlemen. 165 to 162. Come on down and give these Rosebuds a high five. Woo!
Let's hear it for your Rose City Rollers All-Star Rosebuds. And now, a big hand for the Lilac City Pixies. Let's hear it. What an amazing bout.
Holy moly.
What you saw today is the future of roller derby. Let's make some noise for the Rose City Rollers Rosebuds and the Lilac City Pixies. We'll let the teams confer. We've got some MVP awards. All right, it's time for some MVP awards. We've got two. We've got MVP for blocker is...
Kickin' Ash.
Kickin' Ash.
Your MVP
Kickin'
blocker.
Ash. MVP blocker. Go, go, go.
Okay, and the MVP jammer.
Our MVP jammer is Slim Reaper.
Slim Reaper.
Your MVP jammer.
MVP jammer. Yeah, you. Captain, I need your MVPs for the Rosebuds. Who is your MVP blocker? All right. And jammer. Okay, so Lily Dow, blocker. All right, give it up for your MVPs, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Thank you all for coming out today for an incredibly exciting bout. Your Rosebuds and the Lilac City Pixies. We truly appreciate it. We'll see you at the next bout coming up very soon in May, the home season championships.